Do 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 do. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to another live. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Probably. Welcome to another live. Today, while Guppy's taking a nap, I'm gonna try a little bit of Dungeon of the Endless. This is part of the Endless pack that, or Endless strategy pack that I picked up a while back from Humble Bundle, and it's a fantastic game. I really feel like this is the crowning achievement of the Endless series because it's hard to explain. It's a roguelike dungeon crawler, and it's very unforgiving, and you will be destroyed by the random events that happens in the game, but you just kind of get attached to the characters and you sort of build your own story as you play. At least that's been my experience. Having said that, this game has a brutal learning curve, and I've played this for quite a number of hours, and I've only beat it a few times on easy. So with that, let's start a new game. And you look at these graphics and you're like, really? But no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty immersive. And as you saw just at the last moment, an escape pod launched from our shuttle, or our ship, I suppose, our penal colony ship. Careful now. And instead of going to Australia, we're gonna land in Greenland, as it were. So now comes a crucial stage in the game, selecting your characters. You start with 2. You could set it to random heroes, but the good money is on a balanced team of someone who can operate modules. This guy's pretty good at that, because modules are going to give you your resources in the game that are absolutely essential, and I'll see what I mean in a moment. And then it's also helpful to have someone that's good in a fight, who can be your scout, as it were. Golgi is pretty good for that. So this is kind of tough because Golgi is not a tank, and neither is Del over here. And you might recognize these 4 from Team Fortress 2. Pretty cool. You got your heavy there. The heavy is really good, as you can see from his little stat bars, at combat, but his ability to operate modules is rather low. Pat, the flame trooper, is also very good at combat with a little bit more balanced stats, but let's pick Golgi and Del and hope for the best. And you can see there's 2 difficulties here, easy and too easy. This is not actually easy at all. It's more like unforgiving and grumpy parent. Okay. Just enough story to draw you in to the terrifying catacombs in which we find ourselves. Hotkeys that are helpful in this one is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Select your different team members, survivors. We only have 2 right now. This is your core, and you have to move this to the elevator to complete the stage. But until then, you open doors, and for every door you open, you have a chance to encounter enemies, and a new wave of enemies can spawn, and you might encounter some good loot and stuff. Let's check the old YouTube, see how you guys are doing. Nobody around. Perfect. You power rooms, and then you can build things in them. Here's our resources. This is industry. It's used for producing modules. And then science and food. Food is for healing or leveling up characters, even unlocking characters when you get further into the dungeon. It's good to start with industry. And with that, we on. Get him, Golgi. Kick him in the kicky bits. Golgi is really good at dealing damage, but not so good at taking it. And we can't really build anything else yet, so let's carry on. We're saving our industry. We could produce minor modules, which can help us to iron shield at it. That'll be helpful. Add some armor to Golgi. We could produce defensive modules like these prisoner prods, which are the first module you start with. You can research many, many more. And this one's your basic pew pew attack little laser guy. And you put them on the ground here, and they can help you to defend. But we'll save our resources for now, as part of my clever strategy. Okay, now that we have 34 industry, let's make another industry generator. Now we're producing 11 industry per turn. That should help us immensely. And since we're here, I might as well fortify this room a bit and move up Dell for backup. Actually, that was dumb. Is this room powered? I think it is. Yeah, it's powered. Okay. That was fine. And now I'm gonna leave that room the way it is. Let's kick down some more doors. Starting to get enough food to level someone up. That might be a good idea. A gun. Well, neither one of these characters uses a gun. Let's level up Golgi so she can be a little bit more effective. If you power a room or have a hero standing in the room, then monsters will not spawn in that area. There are tactical advantages and disadvantages to keeping monsters from spawning in a room. The upside is it can secure your flanks and cause less waves to spawn. The downside is you get dust randomly dropped from killing monsters, so the more monsters you kill, the more dust you have a chance to accrue, and it's on a random chance, so you still need some luck. Oh, you hear that? You can hear Dell playing his little guitar. That's pretty neat. I hope Ash appreciates that. And I've lost my train of thought. Surprising no one. I could produce more modules, and I probably should. So we got 1, 2, 3, at least 3 more doors to kick down. So it wouldn't hurt to produce a food replicator. And we'll carry on kicking down doors. That's good, we found a supply of food. And let's close off that flank by adding some power to the room. That way we only have a couple of places monsters can spawn from. Should help a bit. And let's make a couple of prisoner prods in this room, and then open the door. Here's a shop. You can trade a type of resource. In this case it's industry, but it could be any of these 4 in order to acquire these items. Kitchen gloves can be very good for Golgi because she doesn't carry a weapon. You see her inventory slots are clothing, item, item. And then when you compare with Dell over here, he can have spear, clothing, item. Make sense? Or maybe accessory would be a better term for that. It's probably called an accessory slot. Anyway, different characters have different inventory layouts, and most of them can carry 3 items that increase their performance in varying ways. I can think of at least one that only has 2 inventory slots, but that's often made up for by their stats or some other feature to the character. Overall, the characters are all well balanced but very unique, and you really get a feel for them. You start getting attached to them because you really don't want them to die. Speaking of, let's check the chat. It's dead. Alright. I don't necessarily know exactly where my phone is right now, so I'm not using it as my second monitor to monitor the chat. Okay, well, I've been playing for like 15 minutes and the baby hasn't woken up yet. This is a marathon now, guys. Let's kick down another door. Alright, we found the exit, so this is where we need to take our core, and we also found a cache of dust, which again is very helpful. At this point, monsters are going to be funneling through this area, so let's go ahead and put another prisoner prod there to help shore up those defenses, and kick down a door. Our resources are looking pretty good. We've just opened the last door. Not a bad start to the game. I would have liked to have gotten some research and some more dust, because this is going to be a bit of a jog to get to the end safely, but it is what it is. We can unpower this room. Now we're entering the second phase of the level, which is to make it to the exit. We have just enough for me to be reasonably satisfied with how things are going to proceed from here. Golgi is the faster character, so she's going to carry the core, and it is going to slow her down. So we've set up our route. We're going to run straight to here. Monsters are going to spawn continually from the rooms that are dark, and we'll just have to deal with it. So, with that out of the way, let's get you in this room, because again, rooms that heroes are standing in do not spawn monsters, even in the last phase. You see it's lit up a bit, and let's do this. Pause the game with the spacebar, telling Golgi to go there, telling her to go again because I'm paranoid, and then you go on as well. You can see monsters spawning in, attacking our modules, going to be attacking our people if they get the opportunity. We're already ahead of the front of the wave. As you can see from the tactical map here, they both get to the room and we can exit safely. If only the core arrives into the room, you can exit and abandon whoever is left outside the room. Wouldn't recommend that under normal circumstances, but things get crazy, and sometimes just making it to the next level is all you can get. And then there's a little cutscene while you're in the elevator that you can have some dialogue, and there are special dialogues between certain characters that can even have some rather dramatic effects later on in the game as you progress, and their dialogue carries on. Again, focusing on industry to start with. Golgi, you're my scout. Get in there. One of the reasons I put Golgi in the front is she has this ability called Pickpocket, which, as you can see, increases the drop chance for dust, which is very, very good. Okay, bud, now you get to move up, and let's make some food. No. Let's make some more industry. If we get started early on the industry, then we can expand much more securely both our defenses and our resource gathering. Yes, please! We just unlocked the medic. Very, very nice. We'll secure that room behind her and have her kick down the next door. Oh, Golgi likes to eat bugs, by the way. I feel like now's a good time to mention that, because there's a lot of bugs in this dungeon. Okay, this is useful. This will add a defense bonus to our heroes. Maybe we should focus on science for this stage. There are some pretty good opportunities coming up for research. Hopefully there's no monsters in this room. There are. Lovely. Ah, crud. It's one of them. That guy just goes straight for our core. A-hole. Okay, we got away with it. Whew. That was a tough one. That was not what we wanted to happen. But we survived because we're only on the second floor and things are a little bit easier at this point. Now, time to create some science? Question mark? Yes, science. Exclamation point. And now we kicked out another door for science. Level up one of these guys. Go get him, Golgi. What'd she get? Golgi says, I can hear him clacking in there. Lunchtime. Crazy girl. Alright, next up. Eat up, Golgi. You, may want to seek shelter, kiddo. Okay, gotta watch everybody's levels of health. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not great, but not bad. We got some science, we can do some researching. Mechanical Pal can add a bonus to what your modules are producing, like the science creator, the industry generator, but it's pretty expensive as far as industry, so I think I'm gonna pass on that. Maybe I'll hold off until I can get the better science creator, we'll see. That's not so bad. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, you guys are taking some dams. Alright, let's restore your ability and then use it. Oh, we're cutting it close. We're cutting it so close. Whew. Okay, it's time to put some defenses in this room, I think. Okay. And I think I'm okay with that. What do we have? Ooh, Dustfield Gen. That gives a defensive bonus to our heroes in the room. That will be very helpful. Could put a module in there. I don't think there's any monsters that attack modules in the game yet. As you progress, each different enemy type, and you've seen several types, has a different favorite target. They will all attack your crystal if they get there. However, some target heroes, others go directly for the crystal, like you saw those little scraggy guys doing. And others will target your minor modules, others will target major modules, some will target your strongest hero, some will target your weakest hero, and so on. Each one of them is annoying and frustrating in their own way and requires you to develop your strategy and alter your tactics in order to deal with them effectively. And that is one of the many things that makes this a fantastic game. Okay. Alright, not a bad wave. Can we create another generator? Yes. We should make a food generator. That would be wise. need to level up our characters, and that means we need as much food as possible. What do we got for research here? I'm kind of thinking about going for the Science Creator 2. That can be very helpful. What's this Tesla module? Yeah, medium damage to enemies in the room. Priority target anti-module monsters. Those can be very useful. Yeah, I'm gonna research that. Because anti-module monsters can just destroy everything you've prepared. And they don't care about your feelings either. Let's see if Golgi can solo these guys. Looks like she cannot. She's kind of getting her butt kicked. Okay, helps if they're not paying attention to her. I said we will take your light converters. There, why not? Alright, Golgi, you know the deal. Oh, that's good. And here comes the enemy horde. Kill them. Looking very good. Nice, nice. Okay. Tesla module. Well, we'll hold off on that for now. Okay, Golgi, finish that guy. These guys were going directly for the core, and we do not appreciate that. That's just not good football. Okay. Looking good so far. What should I do? Check comments. Hey, Douglas! Good to see you! I am indeed alive, sir. It's not easy to stay alive in this game, but it is possible. Oh, and I haven't checked Discord like all day today, so there's that as well. I am rather tired. Oh, or did it say, am I live? Yeah, I'm live, but I don't have my phone with me to check the comments, so apologies. I have to Alt-Tab, and I don't do that all that often, but now that I know you're watching, I'll try to make a point of it. Okay. You get a level, and Golgi, do your thing. This is Dungeon of the Endless. It's a fantastic roguelike strategy game. Mix of tower defense, which is a tired genre, with dungeon crawler style RPG, with randomization elements. Very nicely done. And Golgi's really trying to get herself killed. Surprising no one. She's rather aggressive. This looks like it's going to be a pretty good floor for us. We probably only have... We definitely only have one more door. So that means we're not going to be getting a lot more resources. But activate Golgi's slow skill and move everyone into the next room. Head off these bad guys at the pass. But it looks like we're going to make it, so that's good. Hey, D-Man, good to see ya. I have to Alt-Tab to check the comments, so sorry if I don't see it right away. Okay. What should I do now? There's only one more door, yes? Yes. I need to be very sure about this, because if a door opens onto 2 rooms that have already been explored, then no monsters will spawn. So I'm safe to kick down this door. And we open. That was the last door of the dungeon. I should have queued up a research. That was foolish of me. So we can turn this off and that on. And that should give us a pretty good head start. Let's shut that one off as well. And we'll start you over here. Let's start you over there. And Golgi, Gal, my main bug-eating, skittery friend, it's time to do your thing. Run. You can double-click on someone's number to bring the camera directly to them, which is rather helpful in some circumstances. See the defensive pew-pews opening up on the bad guys, but they're probably going to catch up to Golgi. If they do enter a room that she's in, it slows her movement. But that was pretty easy. We got through that level pretty nicely. So that worked out for us. Alrighty. How are you guys doing today? Are you alive, Doug MacArthur? You know, I think I am. A little dialogue in the elevator, and we're on to the next easy level. These are all supposed to be easy. If you get bad luck, or if you make a mistake, or don't maximize your resources, the easy levels can kill you off quite handily. And I really need to focus on food production now, because these guys are not at the level I want them to be. So, door. That's a good room. Hey, some food as well. That's all very helpful. Okay. That was nice. Let's kick down this door. And you know what? You guys might as well join, because you're not doing anything else. Good room. The reason I say it's a good room is it has a major module slot. Not every room can have a module in it, so it's nice to see them early on. Now we're producing 10 food and 8 industry, 2 research, which is acceptable at this point. I'd like to be making more research now, but food is definitely a priority. So I can relax a bit, and by that I mean I can set up some defenses, because I know that I'm going to have enough industry and food coming in. Take him out, Golgi. Those things hit hard. Okay. Maybe I should make a dust field gen in this room. That could be wise. This may be a dead end though, so all these defensive things that I've built could be a waste of resources. We'll find out. Again, leaving rooms dark can allow monsters to spawn there, which can get us more dust in the end, or get us killed. We'll find out. That's not good. So this Stele, I'm not sure. It gives us a negative effect. Healing allies with food costs twice as much now, which thankfully we haven't have to use food. Yeah, it's basically a survival game. You want to get through the dungeon. You start in the bottom and you work your way up to the surface. And it's pretty cool. If you look at the tiles around here, it looks like a high-tech sort of laboratory deal going on. And as you get closer and closer to the surface, The catacombs become more crude, inhabited by different creatures, all of which want to rip off your face and wear it as a hat, and even the available modules and room design changes a bit, so it's all rather interesting. Oh, go to shop. He won't try to rip off my face. I can buy things for food. That's rather good. Wit is good. But these all cost food, and I kind of want to use my food right now. However, I can sell this, so that's helpful. And I think I'll leave it at that. What weapon do you use? You use a sword. I suppose that makes sense. And if I leave the shopkeeper in the dark, he's probably going to get attacked by monsters. And I'm okay with that. Time to die, shopkeep. Oh, I really should level up this guy. Now he can operate modules, giving us a serious boost. Are you actually opening that door? Yeah, you're opening that door. And yeah, I'm okay with having him on industry. We're getting 10 food. That's enough for now. No monsters spawning. They're waiting to really get me. And as you can see now, he has a little gear over his face, which means he's operating the module. Okay, where shall we go now? To the south. Let's put just a few defensive modules in that room. And Gulgi, do your thing. One thing that's nice about having her as a scout is she's very, very nimble. Oh, a self-powered room. Okay, nobody died. That's very important. We'll bring some power to that room and that one. Looks like the merchant doesn't have to die today. And let's level up Gulgi. Gulgi, do your thing. Well, there's the last room on this side of the dungeon. All in all, not a bad start. Most of my defensive modules have been rendered irrelevant by the layout of the dungeon. As you can see, all of the open spaces on that side, monsters will be spawning through there. So that's something to keep in mind. Those Tesla modules do some pretty good damage. I like that. Alright. Let's consider how we're going to progress. We'll shut off power to that room. And Gulgi, do your thing. Let's also make some defensive modules here. Ooh. Okay, looks like monsters have spawned down there, surprising no one. We definitely want that science upgrade. Alright, those Tesla modules are really making life easier for me. This one's useless, it'll never see an enemy, but we only built one, so not too bad of a waste. How many doors do we have left? Do you think it's worth it to make a science producer? We'll have to think about that one. For now, we can level up our doctor. Group therapy. Heroes from Pack Dogs got your bat. Skill bonus are applied with any heroes in the room. Well, that's nice. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Okay, let's build a couple of defensive modules in this room as well as we push forward. Actually, there's 2 doors there. Let's build a couple more. We can afford it, and we'll get back the resources before you know it. Okay, no monsters spawned on that wave. Tear gas is very helpful. Definitely going to build that module. Research, I suppose you could say. Okay, yeah, those Tesla modules are really good. As you can see. Okay. Got 2, probably 3 or 4 more rooms. I'm happy with the income that's coming in. Let's turn the lights back on in the trader's room. Merchant, let's call him a merchant. He probably doesn't like being called a trader. It sounds a little bit too close to treachery. By the way, the merchant shows up in every one of the Endless games, so that's a thing. Science upgrader unlocked. What else are we? I really want this. Adds attack power to all heroes on the floor. This is also a good one. Things for another time. That's a lot of bad guys. So we've unlocked a few modules. And those guys target heroes. Okay. That worked out fairly well. Let's level up this. I need 47. He gets an improved defense bonus. I might actually level up Golgi because she gets operate. And then I'll have to use Doc as the scout, which is okay. Because if I have 2 people operating modules, that's a lot better than only having 1. Even though Golgi is not as intelligent. We got 3 more doors? Wow. Okay. Okay, so probably only 3 more doors in this dungeon. Which means we can light up that side for now. And move Doc over to here. Golgi, level up. There you go. Are you operating yet? Yeah, she's an operator now. Doc's gonna be my scout. And we have 3 more doors at least to open. Most of the mobs are gonna be coming through here, so I might as well set up a little bit more defense. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, Doc, do your thing. Let's check the comments. There are so many levels. There's like, I think to get through, there's like 13 or 14 levels. And Doc is not as fast as Golgi was. Doc's taken a few hits, but he's a tough old fella. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Here they come. Clench your butts. Well, that was disgusting. You guys might wanna take a quick shower before the next door. Okay, now we've shut off that route entirely. I don't think it would hurt to have even more defenses here. Tear gas lowers enemy defense and also causes damage over time. Works really well with the Neuro Stun module, which slows enemies. But we'll probably see more of that after we unlock it. And by probably, I mean absolutely definitely. But for now, Doc, do your thing. Run, Doc, run! It's Biff Tannen. Okay, things are about to get soupy. Oh, Gulgi. I think we need some heals up in here. I just reset his skill using science. Okay, well, that was painful. Again, maybe time to build some more modules. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now. We'll see how that works out. Dustfield Gen is giving them 30% extra defense. You know what? Let's drop that one and build another Dust Gen. We have the resources. Better safe than sorry. Doc, one more door. Do your thing. Once more, into the breach, old friend. Let's see. Yes. Okay, that is the last door of the dungeon. Doc, seek shelter. Zap them. Zap them so good, you get them. You get them. They're getting them. That's a lot of mobs, though. Okay. That worked out rather well for us. Oh, and something that I haven't mentioned yet is dust carries over to the next floor at a rate of, I think, like 10-15% of the dust you have here. Something like that. It's not quite that. But some of it carries over to the next floor. So if you have an excess of dust at the end of a floor, that is helpful at the beginning of the next floor. In fact, it becomes essential later on when they start starving you for resources. Since we've opened all the doors, we can shut down this entire side. And Gulgi's gonna run the cube. You guys are gonna back her up. And I'm gonna try and light up all the rooms over here. Yeah. Good. All the rooms on that side are lit. And we can even light this one here, which is helpful. You're gonna start there, Doc is gonna start there, and Gulgi is gonna grab the device. Okay. Hope you guys can hear me alright. I'm not listening to my own stream, so just let me know. Alright, Gulgi. Get us out of here. Run, 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 run. Okay, they are running. Well, so far so good. These earlier levels are supposed to be a little bit easier, and managing resources well really makes things easier. My people are still not quite the level where I want them to be, and I'd like to pick up another hero. But other than that, things are going quite nicely. That's funny. Okay, Golgi, do your thing. Now in this room there's a gas cloud which slows down everyone in the room. Monsters and friendlies. And this time let's start with food. Good, no monsters. We don't want monsters early on. Both of these rooms look just about the same, so we'll just plow ahead from here and hope for the best. Doc, do your thing. Oh, Capital, a businessman. Nano Bros. Ooh, that's good. Because wit gives me more income. Let's purchase that for Golgi. Anything we can sell? Yeah, let's sell that prison uniform. There we go. That worked out nicely for us. Unfortunately, I think the next wave of monsters is going to kill you, sir. So, you know, sorry about that. It's just the way things go. Yes, goodbye. Oh, they seem to be leaving him alone. That's nice. Golgi is a bit tankier than she used to be. That Dust Field gen really helps out. In fact, let's build another one. And Doc, you know the drill. This time let's try and get some dust, shall we? We're a bit low. Do hope you understand. Not a single piece of dust to be had. That's not good news. This is how runs die. You just have bad luck, you have no power, and you can't defend yourself. But every now and then you get lucky. And you wonder if you might survive. It is a pleasant illusion. Yeah, at least 3 rooms. We'll make this room strong. Okay, Doc, you know the drill. Getting some good food and industry income. We've been reasonably efficient with our industry, which is always helpful. Lots of monsters spawning in now. Things could get a little bit exciting fairly quickly. We'll have to see. This guy is not our friend. He makes a huge explosion if he manages to pull off his self-destruct attack, which he did not manage to do. So that's good. The fact that they're spawning, though, can be something of a problem for us. It may be wise to expand our defenses. Also, let's get some science up in y'all. Okay, and we'll drop another Tesla in there. Just so we can quickly kill those Balrogs. Or whatever they're called. I'm gonna call them Balrogs. Not Balrog, Balrog. You shall not pass. Okay, let's level Golgi for now, since she's on the front lines. That also gives her the repair ability, which is very useful. This guy looks unfriendly. And now he looks dead. Always good. Balrog. He is a tubby, happy little soul. And now he's dead as well. Also good. Doc. Yes. Let's check the science. Check the science. That is exactly the proper grammar to use. Suppressive fire bot. Don't mind if I do. That increases the attack of heroes in the room. Always helpful. If there's heroes in the room. I would like to find another survivor, please. Ooh, a weapon. Spear being able to be used by... Yeah boy, Del Bradford. Doc, how you doing? They're picking on you, aren't they? I'll get back at them for ya. You will have your revenge, Nza. I like how they're killing that hero before he shows up in our main room. And then we have enough defensive modules in there that Golgi's not taking too much damage. Always helpful. And... we're researching it right now. Okay. Oh, sounds like Guppy's waking up. I'm gonna go get her. And with that, guys, I think I'll end the stream here. We're still alive. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.